Welcome to another Pike and Shot battle. In this one of a friendly paired match against Velez, I have the Spanish against his Swedes. So this is the Spanish in the 1620s to early 1630s, where they are still using, or at least some of their men are still using somewhat deeper formations. And this is the Swedish list of the Gustavus Adolphus era, when the Swedish army still had a substantial Swedish element in its infantry, as opposed to the later force, which was basically entirely German mercenaries except a few units of the cavalry. So my guess in this paired matchup is that both of us will have a tough time playing the Spanish. That being said, I have brought along some extra hussars, light horse, to try to harass. It's a nice open cavalry battlefield. Unfortunately, the Swedes have nice cheap horse, with average horse being 48 points and superior horse being 60, whereas I have cuirassiers, which do generally defeat horse, being superior and heavily armored, but they take their time to do it because they are horse and not determined horse, so the enemy can fall back from them. Their expense also means that my cavalry wing is likely to be outnumbered, and my infantry wing certainly will be outnumbered. We did max on pike and shot, but look at the expense. Our average later tercio is 70 points, and then veterans for 100 points, and then elite tercio viejo for 120 points. I did bring one along. We'll see if that's a mistake. I'm thinking I'll try to match up against the salvo foot with my veterans, but we might just get surrounded and overcome. Right, and here's the deployment of our kind of tiny looking army, although a lot of these are large units, so numerically we're probably in a similar spot. I guess I can see here. In fact, I have far more men, but I suspect fewer bases. A weak cavalry wing here on the left. Hopefully my detached musketeers in the forest can help a bit with that, or I can stick my men in the rough ground to slow things down. Although I have to decide now whether I want to hang back behind the forest and infantry or deploy forward and push for the rough, and I don't think I can make it there first, so I hang back. And the nice thing, at least, is that these tercios are basically immune to flank charges if steady. So we really only have to worry about rear charges, so I can keep the cavalry further back than I otherwise would. I have piled my crosshairs on the right wing, 3 units of them, although he will probably still bring more cavalry, so I'm hoping that my hussars and guns can disrupt his horse on the way in. Velez says, as you can tell now, I'm not a fan of salvo foot, so I'm guessing he brought the minimum contingent that already comes with the army. 2 units. Lots of guns, 3 units, that's unfortunate. I have so few bases that guns make sense to just try to disrupt me before contact. Alright, hussars to the flanks. We can try to either harass his artillery or harass his cavalry. I think these units are hidden from this unit at least, so we might want to stay like this for a little bit longer. Although, maybe we do just want to advance. I think my infantry might outclass his overall. We're gonna do it. I need to try to find a way to get my cavalry into action because it was so damned expensive, but I don't know if I'll be able to do so the way he's screened his horse behind pike and shot so effectively. Well, that's all we can do. Next turn. Yeah, that's a problem. Seize half of the forest. Cover the flank from being charged. Cuirassiers can get ready to engage the horse if they come out. Arquebusiers can engage the infantry. See, if we move here, we could theoretically threaten the guns, but it's really not going to happen. He'll cover them too easily. So, the question is, do I attack now with the infantry, or do I wait for him to march into range? I think I will wait one turn and see what happens. In the meantime, I suppose we have to take the bait, or else we're just going to cannonade it into oblivion. Next turn. Alright, what is response? He does move into range. That's good. Although, nice start. Good. Yeah, the infantry is a problem. But maybe we can goad his cavalry into engaging by harassing with the hussars. We'll see. So you are disrupted. Withdraw out of musket shot. Then let's see. That could be useful. Let's try for disruption on the wing as well. No, not quite. Well, keep shooting then. Here we can concentrate fire on the salvo foot. Try to get him to move. Good. Let's charge in. The impact isn't great because of the light guns, but in the melee we have more men, 213 to 150. Next up, the guns give impact ability, unfortunately, but if we stick it, we'll be okay. So they evade. It's fine. Move here, then here. Lock in the pike and shot with the cavalry, so hopefully we can start arcing around. We did that, okay. Won't be able to charge both of our light horse, so one should be able to get around to the guns, while our cuirassiers can try to work their way around. I don't know if it's going to be doable. He might just zone us in with the infantry, but try to avoid it. And let's see. We're just going to have to sit here and take the cannonade, I suppose. Unless we move over here, but then he can definitely zone us in. I'll stay here just to threaten to intervene here and try to suck this unit into the main battle. Maybe you can try to get around. Next turn. I'm really pushing my luck with just sitting with cavalry in front of 2 batteries like that. Good. Interesting choice. Surprised they held firm. And cavalry getting ready to exploit any disruptions. Okay, first off, let's hit his veteran horse. Then ignore his light infantry. Try to work behind his army. Can't allow that flank attack, even though this unit is doomed in the long run. Next up, attempt to frag. But if we don't get it, then Tercio Viejo should be able to endure. Never mind. It's rather bad. That means I will need to... Ugh. If I don't cover, he can charge a disruptive unit with his salvo, which would be devastating. But if I do cover, he can just charge that unit instead. There isn't really a great choice available here. I think I will cover. Good. Then let's engage this horse. We'll take a volley. It happens. And engage the horse again. And unfortunately, cuirassiers are horse as opposed to determined horse, so they can fall back from us even when we win. We can start dispersing batteries and threatening flank charges soon on these units. That's everyone. Pretty dangerous. If this unit breaks, that's a big chunk of our rout percent. Not to mention this cavalry is going to cave. But we do have some flank threats coming up in a couple of turns. Next turn. Oh, god damn it. I really needed that rally. Disruption there. Oh no, it's coming apart. It's all coming apart. Well, what can we do to recover this? Goodbye, the artillery. Let's try for a rear charge on the foot. No. Gonna have to just tank some hits. Let's charge in or get shot at more. So we'll charge in. There's nothing we can do here except to hope we hold firm, but it's not likely. Let's see, how many AP does it take to turn? Doesn't tell me, does it? Can't remember if I move here whether I'll be able to turn this way as well. I don't especially want to risk not being able to turn, so we'll go there. It's fine, and protect against a flank threat. I think we're gonna get wrecked. It's looking really ugly. Velez says that he has more units and I managed to pull off a double envelopment. Yeah, but that's only gonna help so much when my center gives way. We need that rally. If you're not gonna rally, why are you even elite? Good. And the salvo. Oh, we held firm. That's going great. Really great. No breaks this turn, that's good news for me. Ooh. Goodbye. Okay. This commanded shot is Zoc locking us, but we can move out of its lock and then into the rear of this unit. Good. Let's throw our veterans in. They fall back. Ah, damn it. Charge in, or else you're just going to get shot to death, so hopefully rally in the melee. Who do we try to break? You. Good. Break them. Hopefully break this unit too on your way out. Charge. Couldn't do that in Field of Glory, but you can here. I shouldn't have done that. I should have... Well, next time, I suppose. Or I could just... I wonder... You know what? One, two, three, four. Here, threaten both of these units. The cavalry battle is good enough. You go take care of these guns. This is all doomed. Could try falling back. Wouldn't do any good. They would just follow. Could try to bounce it. It's fine. They'll just follow. This is very confusing. I wish I had not screwed up this charge here. Although... this positioning is very nice though, so it might be worth it even if we do end up just wasting this unit. So I said that I was feeling not optimistic because of my center. He says, "You are bouncing on this thin line between modesty and being full of shit, mate." No offense, I actually find it hilarious. I sometimes think that admitting that your situation is looking good would kill you. Yeah, I mean, anybody who watches my videos would probably agree with that assessment. I always think everything is bad, no matter how well it's going. But I don't know. I'm just not sure that this is going well. Given that sort of thing. Well, that's pretty nice, I suppose. We're gonna lose these Cuirassiers and these Arquebusiers. And there goes the rest of the center there. So, I am unsure, Velez, if I am being completely full of shit. Didn't frag, surprisingly. Well, let's take out these guns. And this route actually is very useful for me, because now I can do that. Let's charge in here, get those veterans stuck in, and gradually move these out of there's nowhere good for them to go. They're going to auto break soon no matter what. We'd like to get this Tercio involved. Fine, get out of the way. Prepare for a flank on the salvo foot. Here I need to choose break this disrupted unit, or we gotta do the salvo foot. They're so expensive, it would be foolish not to. And look at that, they hold firm on disrupted even after that brutal impact. They held firm. Okay, prepare to cover, and I could try to finish off these two units, but honestly, I think I'd prefer to ignore the whole thing and just try to get more heavy cavalry into the action. So, there we go. Alright, onward. Fellows, was afraid that it came off as rude from that last remark? Not at all. I play a fair amount of board strategy games too, with my wife among other people, and she thought this comment was pretty damned funny as a spot on of my general mentality of just irritatingly pessimistic. So, well done. And then just a remark on the previous match that I posted that we played, which was my Scots Royalist against his Parliament Plus Scots. Anyway, on to the next turn. Ooh, here we go. Can we frag them? No. Tough troops. What about a break? And a cohesion loss? Nope. Ah, I hope they don't rally from fragged. Do we rally up here? It would be nice. Hello. That's too bad. I was hoping to recover. Do we auto break? We do. Does it infect us with panic? It does. Lovely. Oh, frag and break. Well done. That's what I get for abandoning this sector of the field. Close. 25 to 30. Even disrupted, we're doing pretty well, though. Just because of the numbers and quality disparity. Interesting. He might charge into us in the rough. That's okay. We'll both be disordered, which is to my advantage. Okay, so here the question is, do we go for the rear charge or do we go for the zone of control lock? And I think the answer is obvious. We go for the Zoc lock. It's gotta be. Very good. Here, it's a bit more difficult. Let's move here and then rear charge. And hopefully pursue this way. I don't think we will, though. I think it's not going to be the perfect, convenient pursuit that I'm wanting. Let's turn the guns, and then during the residual shooting phase, hopefully we'll target one of these units. I'm hoping the horse, but I have no control over it, really. Next up, I might need my light cavalry to prevent a flank on my later tercio by this pike and shot plus light guns. He'll probably block it with a commanded shot, but we have got to try. A very close match. Next turn. Damn, they hold firm again. Oh no, we frag. I was really hoping for a rally there. Oh, bad luck. We didn't pursue into their flank. See, I had reason for my pessimism. Still close. It's a rear charge into my tercio. Unless simultaneous. Interesting. I haven't seen that happen very often. Weird. Yeah. Okay. How confusing. Well, do we try for that, or do we get the auto drop here? So, this is a bit of code that was revamped in Field of Glory 2, but the way it originally worked in Fog 2, and the way it still works in Pike and Shot of Sengoku, if you are zona controlled by the primary zona control of 2 units, it randomly picks one. So in this case, because of that, I can simply run away, which, I'll do. In Fog 2, I would have just been pinned there, which was a change that I advocated for in the forums, but, the option is there, so I'm going to take it. Complete mess. I really don't know which way this is going to go. Next turn. Oh. Guess things suddenly started going our way. It's because I was afraid that unit would rally up. Oh. Okay. It's all looking much more favorable all of a sudden. Although, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to get another 4%. I guess it's a fairly good problem to have. Damn. Well, we're gonna have to... Oh, they stood. I guess they weren't sure their odds of evading. Well, that's good. Ooh. Oh, you're all pursuing. Okay. Nope. 0 casualties. And you're pursuing as well. Okay. Let's, what? Threaten the charge? We'll be able to reach them easily. Turn and fire. We can't run. Let's assist this unit with fire support. Are they close to auto break? No. Ugh. Next turn. Okay, hopefully we'll rally up in the melee there. Ouch. $57, so I need 3 more. Don't know where I'm gonna get that. Well, that's useful. how is this? We have armor advantage, but we're disrupted. Combat strength modifier, we're at plus 13 because the game doesn't count combat strength modifier against you unless you drop below 480 men for a one-on-one fight. So this is playing to the strengths of the later Tercio type unit. Even though we're disrupted, we're doing okay. A disrupted pike and shot unit that had taken 30% casualties would not be doing this well. Let's threaten this frag unit. And if I charge, then my rear will be here, so we'd be safe from a rear attack. Oh, well, that didn't work out. Face the disrupted pike and shot. We'll have to accept the risk of a disrupting or fragging on impact from the Hakapals charging us. And here again, we'll need to charge in and hope to rally up. In the meantime, we'll threaten a flank charge. Oh, very nice. At a half arc. Very lucky. Velez is preemptively calling GG. He's guessing that I'll wrap it in my turn. So let's see if that's the case. Oh, that's unfortunate timing. Ooh. It's honestly good that he charged me there. $50 to 57. Alright, which rear charge do we go for here? On the horse or on the salvo foot to prevent their shooting? We might bounce off the salvo foot anyway, so we go for the horse. Damn. Alright. Fire. They're elite. So hopefully they won't drop here. Pretty close to auto break, maybe 100 casualties. There's that flank charge. That could do the trick. Meantime, back into the fray. That's everyone. And here it's evened out. We're up 25 POA because we're up armor and they're up a little bit in quality, but we've taken so many casualties that it's pretty even. So we have to hope that this unit breaks and wins us a match right then and there. Thanks for the game. Until next time. Yep, that did it for us. Ooh. Lucky me. So, yeah, a much closer match than the mirror match. Velez did a great job punching through my center. Where I did well was finding flanks on both wings, and when I established superiority, trying to send cavalry into the center battle rapidly instead of trying to finish off the cavalry wing. And ignoring his cavalry, of course, and ignoring his flanks in general is a little bit easier with the later tercios, as they ignore flank, if not rear attacks. I think a special shout out goes to my light cavalry, taking out guns, doing flank charges, shooting up his cavalry, especially because they don't have limited ammunition the way light cavalry does in Field of Glory 2. They're really great troops to bring along if you can afford them. I believe these are 40 points each, which is, not negligible given that your standard pike and shot unit is 42 points. So, a good game to Velez, as always. And as he said, till next time.